Going on, All Brings Cooking Chuck subscribers, what's going on? Here with another video to all those people out there that want to come into chucking. I'm gonna give you a little tip about how did I pass my permit and my CDL on the first try. Yes, I'll start by saying it was like I was in a CDL college even before I come to trucking school. I used to watch a lot of YouTube for about 3 months. I've been watching YouTube every day. So that was one of my easy way of passing my CDL permit on the first try. So every day after work, I would watch those YouTube videos over and over and over until I could do the pre-trip in my head without even being where the truck at. So, and I practice even in my car each morning before I go to work. I would practice my in-cab inspection, my brake test, and pretend that my AC switch would be my trail and my chapter brake, and I would practice that every morning before I leave out for work and pretend I'm doing my talk test. So that was one of the reasons it was wasn't so hard for me. And then my pre-trip, I watch all those videos, keep watching them every day until I could watch one full hour of a YouTube video and could repeat actually everything that instructor would say. So I just keep doing it, keep watching it. So that was 3 months before I come to trucking school. So when I practiced my CDL permit, because at Millis, coming to Millis school, you have to have your permit before they will accept you inside the school. So I watch a lot of videos upon videos, and I use a CDL, I think it's a CDL prep, that app that you use to test yourself. So I actually do that CDL test, permit test, every day. I remember the first time I take it, like it was 40 question, and I think I want to get 1 right. And then I keep doing it until I get like 5 right, and I keep doing it until my answers start piling up more, start getting 50 start getting 20, and that's the way I just keep doing it till I reach the air brakes. Just keep practicing and pretend that my car was a truck. So I do that. So for those 3 months I wasn't watching any movies like that. Maybe on the weekend I watch a few movies, but during the week, every night, instead of watching a movie, I'll just go on that YouTube page and just practice CDL permit. So until I get the general knowledge, every time I keep doing the test on my phone, I keep passing, so it's okay. Then I practice the air brakes and the combination. I keep doing them. And even the morning when I went to take, because I know of people that go to take their permit test and they didn't pass on their first try, second time. Sometimes some people pass on their third try. So even when I went there that morning, I was saying, okay, let me just give it a try. So in case I don't pass everything, I'll know what I missed. So when I go back, I can ensure that I pass. And that morning, I went to the DMV and I sit inside the car for about 30 minutes before they were open. I just keep doing the test on my phone, try to memorize it, so the next 10 minutes as soon as I step inside, I would get it so easy. So as soon as they open, when I went in, I go around the computer, I think I missed 2 on the general knowledge and 1 in all I only get 4 answers wrong in all 3 tests. And it's not that I didn't know them, but I guess I was trying to go too fast and maybe nervous, because even when I start, I think when I reach up to 30, I didn't get anything wrong, and I was saying, is this thing working? And I keep going, and when I was almost like the last 5 answers, that's when I get 1 wrong, and that's when the wrong start coming up. But anyway, I did it, passed my permit. It's okay, it's time to get in touch with Millis, and here it goes. When I went to school, pre-chip was already in my head, so I wasn't worrying about that part. I just wanted to get my hand on the truck. So when I went to Millis now, when I was inside the classroom, I was like, when sir was teaching, I was maybe like the last, in Jamaica we say dunce, but I was like the duncest one. Yeah, I was like the duncest one in the class comparing to the paperwork and stuff, because the map was giving me a problem, because I didn't know anything about map. Nothing. That was the first time I'm really looking at worldwide map like that. So the map was a big problem for me. I was like the back of the class when it comes to the map. Yeah, I was a dumb head. So every time sir would say, that was my problem from a longer time when whenever I was in school. If the teacher teaches something and he say, everyone understand? And all class would say, yes sir. And I don't understand shit, but I say, yes sir. I don't want to be the one to be holding up the class. So sometimes sir would come and say, you understand, Mr. Wilson? I say, no sir. How many times, this is Steve now, so for all those who know Steve at Cartersville, Steve would say, how many times I'm going to telling you that if you don't understand, just say you don't, so I can stop and I can show you. It doesn't make sense. I'm teaching and you're not understanding. That's the reason you come to school. I say, okay sir. The next day would come again, you'd be showing us stuff on the map and telling us to find places on the map, and I can't find shit. But the same thing, so sir realized that I was very slow when it comes to the map, because I'm gonna admit I was at the back of the class. So yeah, when it comes to the map, I was at the back. I didn't know anything. Just like someone who born inside the United States, once they're looking at the map, if they're looking for New York, if they're in Georgia and they're looking for New York, they already know before they even look at the map if they should look right or look left for New York. I don't know where to look, so I have to be looking everywhere on that map. So that was my problem. So I'm in Georgia, I say California. Everyone know that they can look that way. I don't know if I should look up that way, so I have to be looking at every single state to find California. So that was my problem. So and then the logbook now I wasn't at the back of the class when it come to the logbook. Out of 6 of us, I would say maybe I catch on, maybe I was about 3rd when it come to the logbook. But the map, out of the 6 of us, I was at 6. So come to the logbook, I was like 3rd. But I end up catch on. And I was like, okay, you all keep whipping my ass inside here, wait till I go outside. And we're inside the classroom for like 3 days, teaching and stuff. So it's 20 years I haven't been inside a classroom, but yes, I have to turn back a child again, as I'm willing to learn. So soon, the minute we touch outside now, I say, yes, now it's my time to lead. So that's when I was at the head of the class when it come to that, because my pre-trip was up. So while they were just depending on the school to teach them pre-trip, I already have it that way. Only different was the way I was saying it was the format that I was that I practiced in. It was a different format at Millis. So for example, I've been saying, like I would say, my alternator is properly mounted and secure, and it's not cracked, it's not bent, or it's not broken. And like Millis would say, my alternator is mounted properly. Basically it's the same thing, but they're just saying it in different words. Which I was saying, wow, I can restudy back all this thing. If I try to do it the way Millis said, I won't learn it in time to pass my serial. So I said to our teacher, I explained to him the way I was saying. And he said, okay, that's fine. It's the same thing. Just as though you say the sun is up, and I would say the sun is out, which is the same thing. And that day when I'm gonna take the test, so I didn't have to practice the pre-trip in school. I just keep doing it the way I was doing it, and a few extra stuff that I wasn't practicing, I catch on to those, and I have it. So when it comes to the pre-trip and the in-cab inspection, it wasn't so hard for me, because when this class was just learning it, I was in college on YouTube for 3 months before, so it wasn't that hard. When it comes to the stick shift now, yeah, my head was tough on that part. I can drive a car, a stick shift car, but with the truck, with the double clutch, yeah, out of the 6 of us now, maybe I was about, I think maybe I was like second, or yeah, I was like maybe second when it comes to changing gear, maybe third. And then come on the backing range now, that part now, there was a guy, what's his name again? Yeah, his head was very quick. So I was like always close to him, but his head was very quick, so he catches the straight back in very quick, and then I got onto it. So once I was outside, I was no longer at the back of the class, I was up there. But inside the class, yeah, I was at the back when it come to the map. And I didn't really learn. So how I get to learn the map a little bit now, at night when we were at the hotel, yeah, my classmate now, he wasn't good at the pre-trip, so, and he was good at the map. So I practiced the pre-trip with him, and he teach me how to read the map. So that's how we help and teach each other at the hotel at nights. And I catch on. But I didn't really learn the map fully until I came on my trainer's truck, and then he showed me, and then that's how I learned how to read the map. And then the Qualcomm, I was scared of the Qualcomm. each time when we were in school and we were like to go on the road to do our test drive on the road, yeah, I wasn't scared to drive because I used to drive like a dually with a trailer before, so I wasn't scared of driving. But the only thing I was scared of was to log in inside this Qualcomm. You know, Steve would be sitting inside the front seat right here, and he'd be watching you, and I just couldn't remember the format how to do it. But the moment I came on my trainer's truck, he taught me that, and I learned it. So the key is to, if you're out there and you're planning to come to a trucking school, the key is to make YouTube your best friend. You do as much practice as you can on YouTube, so the moment you go to a school, you catch on very easy. Don't depend on to come and learn everything at the school. It will be more pressuring for you, and then it will seem hard. But take your practice on YouTube, download those apps, CDL Prep, and practice your permit, and you'll catch on easy. If I can learn to drive a truck, anyone can learn. Because I'm the dumb, and I learned to do it. So you can learn too. So as I said, practice your pre-trip, your in-cab inspection, your CDL permit. It's all on YouTube. Go there, watch like I did every night. Just take YouTube for your movie, and you learn a lot. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Brinks Cooking Chuck for more videos coming up.